Guys, I do not know what happened to the other live. A big 2K crash. Now, welcome to Monday night. Oh! You know what? You know what the reason why I attacked Kyrie last week? It was because she was disrespecting me like Io Sky did. They are both little. We did the carry last week was not on, alright? So if you're really this brave person, you would accept my challenge next week. Fine, you know what? I'll accept your challenge. Oh my god, we got a major match next week. We got Asuka versus Io Sky. And now we're on to the Elimination Chamber qualifying match between AJ Lee, Bayley, and Ivy Nile.
The following is a triple threat match. Making her way to the ring from Jersey City, New Jersey, AJ Lee.
AJ Lee skipping down to the ring, looking to qualify for the Elimination Chamber after unsuccessful number one contenders tag team fatal four-way match attempt. Came so close, but Becky Lynch and Jacy Jayne got the win and are the number one contenders to Rio.
And her opponents, first representing American-made from Knoxville, Tennessee, Ivy Nile.
Ivy Nile coming down to the ring, all ready for war. Her chains and everything. Ivy Nile not one to back down. She will take and fight until she gets what she wants. Incredible power of Ivy Nile on display right there. Ivy making sure the world knows how strong she is. And now we got Bayley coming down.
From San Jose, California, Bayley.
Bayley also was in that fatal four-way tag team number one contenders match with her partner Lyra Valkyria, but they were also unsuccessful after Becky Lynch and Jacy Jayne won the number one contender spot to Rio's tag titles. Bayley all ready for a war against Ivy Nile and AJ Lee. AJ Lee in one corner, Ivy Nile in one, and Bayley in the other. As the number one, as the qualifying chamber match starts, you already know that Rhea Ripley will be in the Elimination Chamber match But what woman will join them? Will it be AJ Lee? Will it be Bayley? Or will it be Ivy? It might be Bayley right now with a 1. Only a 1 count. Bayley going right to work at AJ Lee. Ivy now being smart and going up to the ring and grabbing a weapon straight off the bat while Bayley goes to the middle rope. And a big elbow with AJ Lee flying back into Ivy Nile with her kendo stick. Big swan palm bomb to AJ Lee. Bayley on fire, tried to go for the pin, but Ivy Nile was right there to break it up. Big flipping heel kick. Bayley going right out the ring and comes straight back in. Bayley is on fire. That big clothesline by Bayley. Ivy Nile saying, this is over. The big punch. Big half and half suplex. Bayley not giving up. And she gets the kendo stick. It hits Ivy Nile. Goes for the pin. Only a 1 count. But Bayley on a kill streak. Ivy Nile getting back up and AJ Lee right there to fight her. The big single leg. Well, kick maybe. Connects into Gary. I think it was. Fails to connect or connected, I didn't see. But big suplex by Bayley. Bayley straight back into the spin. The hugger. Destroying AJ Lee and Ivy Nile. Getting the candlestick. AJ Lee misses the punch, but connects those punches. AJ Lee back in the spin. Suplex, or a toss. Smacking Bayley with that candlestick. Straight after Ivy Nile's lower back. Ivy Nile getting out of there. Taking her down. And Ivy Nile's turn to use that candlestick, but fails to use it. But half and half suplex. Bayley taking a breather. Ivy trying to take a breather, but AJ Lee with that diving crossbody to the outside. AJ Lee taking Bayley down. Ivy Nile and AJ Lee giving each other a trash talk while Bayley gets straight back up. Throws AJ Lee into the stairs. Ivy Nile there to take Bayley out. Ivy Nile all fired up. Ivy Nile to the top rope. And a big diving elbow drop to the outside to AJ Lee. Bayley tossing Ivy down to the floor. Throwing Ivy Nile into the ring. As she grabbing another kendo stick. The crowd's going on fire. Pin AJ Lee with it. Go for a submission move. I think that's a Dragon Sleeper. But AJ Lee getting a sneaky pin. Will she qualify for the chamber? She will, with a very sneaky pin. Putting Bayley into the Dragon Sleeper. Ivy Nile does. But AJ Lee breaks it up and quickly rolls up. It takes down Ivy at a quick pin to win the match. Bayley was on fire that match. But AJ Lee, using her experience, using her ring IQ, knew exactly what to do and execute it super well, to perfection. And now AJ Lee joins Rhea Ripley in the Elimination Chamber match. who will be the final woman in that match next week and fill out the last spot in the chamber. Now we've got a number one contenders match. The new Los Americanos versus the new Los Americanos. I was saying new versus new. New Los Americanos versus Original Los Americanos. I just got word from our general manager, Adam Pierce. He's saying that El Grande Americano Original is a special guest referee.
Please welcome the special referee for this match, El Grande Americano.
This is going to be mayhem. El Grande Original Americano is our special guest referee in our number one contenders tag team match. Got two Los Americanos. The new Original Los Americanos gonna fight it out to see who faces the Usos next week on Monday Night Raw. This one's gonna get very repetitive in this match as the entrances go on. We got Original Los Americanos. What I've got from telling them apart is
first, at a combined weight of 515 pounds, Ray O and Bravo American May.
what I can tell the difference between them, the two teams, is the Original Los Americanos are 10 times buffer than the new Los Americanos. Remember, this is our number one contenders match to see who's facing the Usos next week on Monday Night Raw for the Tag Team Championships. And coming out next is the new Los Americanos, or as Mike Rome, I think, calls them, Los Matadores. El Grande seems
accompanied by El Grande America's Sweetheart at a combined weight of 380 pounds. Ryan O and Rob O. Los Matadores.
Yep, as Mike Room calls them, Los Matadores. I know he's a lost cause, but as our number one contenders match is about to begin. So the referee meter, 1. The two Bravos traded. I think that's the Original Bravo Americano. Yes, it is. Taking charge in the pin. The 1, 2, a 2 count. So far, El Grande Americano Original. I'm just gonna call him El Original Grande or El Grande Original. It's been a fair ref so far. Like an old change by the slightest. A roll up and a rope break. Good rope break call. You got Bravo getting Original Bravo up. El Grande new El Grande throw the candlestick to El Grande Original. Throwing the candlestick right into El Grande Americano. Panel's new. His face. Original Bravo, lifting Bravo up. So you call the originals original and the news. Original did not see the news tag. That's all we know what to do. Alright, this is a bit better. Bravo destroying Ryo in the corner. Ryo getting that springboard moonsault. Make all the difference. The 1, 2 count. Grande was on. They even, oh my god, submission move. Kimura sent huge spin. Bravo Americano getting out of there in a double X handle running. Original Ryo Americano getting tagged in. Ryo with a big right. The Irish whip fails. Well, gets reversed. They look just alike. One's twice the size of the other. Ryo getting Ryo to the ropes. And going to the lower back of Ryo Americano. Paul Ryo in the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out. Perfect pin count by El Grande Original. Oh, the sacrifice. Taking the move out of the legendary Penta. Penta's play beat. Ryo Americano getting Ryo into the corner. And for a big tag move. Remember, this is for the #1 contenders match. Oh, this is for whoever faces the Usos next week on Monday Night Raw. Bravo trying to figure out what he wants to do. Figures out and he goes to the top rope. A Grande Original not getting involved too much, but being a very good impartial referee. Bravo getting the pin on Ryo. 1, 2, and a perfect pin count by El Grande Original. And the Boston Crab, where Americano does not tap. A big Irish whip. And a big gut wrench backbreaker. A big running elbow. Flip elbow drop. And hands connect. Bravo. Taking him down with an amateur takedown. A big tag. Bravo. Americano. The big right punch from Small Bravo. Small Bravo is just getting the upper hand by his immense speed. And double Irish whip for a double lift slam. And going stomps after stomps after stomps to Bravo Americano. Whatever happened there has been reversed and a big club to the back of Ryo Americano. Shoulder take down. Now wasn't a rope break. Maybe El Grande saw his foot under the ropes. I don't know. Oh, I thought he was going for a cold breaker, but no, it's a monkey flip. Double axe handle from the middle rope. Ryo Americano going to the top rope for a headbutt, and he over commits. He'll try it again. And he's He jumps too far. Back into the Kimura lock. Bravo gets out. And tossing Rayo Americano into the atmosphere. Del Grande Americano distracting Bravo. Grande Original must be planning something sinister. He's not doing anything about it, and a big moonsault springboard. And Bravo make the tag no and sets a pin in a good rope break, okay? Must have started from this angle, but I did from my angle. Good after the arm of Bravo. On top rope. When Bravo to his feet. A big swoop. Sounds like a headbutt through his ball. Type thing. Bravo working the crowd up. And the other Bravo makes a tag and big call. Rayo Americano gets in. Feet on the rope. One. El Grande Original 100% saw the feet on the ropes. But refused to call it. Bravo making the run. And a big German suplex. Rayo gets to his feet into the ring and Bravo up to the top rope. And the lot kind of misses. It's to the corner, Bravo goes. Elbow by Bravo. Bravo. Being tied to Samal Rayo. Tossing Rayo down into a no. 1, 2, wide left, 2 count. Bravo just place Bravo on the floor. Diving headbutt in the pin. 1, 2, 3. Oh no. The new Los Americanos get another chance at the tag titles at the Usos. And perfect refereeing by El Grande Americano. Got a camera backstage. Rhea Ripley getting into a scrap with JCJ and Becky Lynch, the #1 contenders for the tag titles. Io Sky already was in a brawl. She was medical. But Rhea's off by herself and just deal with these two. Rhea won't even make it to the chamber at this point. Double drop kick. Someone has to come in and break this up. And tossing her for a big leg drop. Becky Lynch in another leg drop. Turning her over. And a big through the face of Mami. JC James got a steel chair. Tosses it. But Mami getting out. But Mami just can't deal with both Becky Lynch and JC. James stomps Rhea bloody Ripley. Top fails connect. Mami getting fighting. But JC Jane just slipping out of there. Big punch fails to connect. And now Rhea Ripley just beaten and bruised. Somebody really has to come in and stop this brawl. Rhea Ripley all by herself. Eel Sky and Medical after that brawl. Actually, that wasn't even a brawl. That was from the last live stream we tried to do. Io Sky and Medical seeing if Kairi Sane's even okay. They're calling her, I don't even know where Io is. But chair connects and Becky Lynch jumping off the boxes, containers, crates, whatever they are. Mami getting out, getting up. Becky Lynch failing to connect the leg drop. Tossing back into the containers. Jacy Jayne up with Rhea Ripley. And taking her off them and down. Ugh. Big chop and taking the hair, hands full of hair, and throwing her down. And the shovel connects. Somebody has to break this beat down up. And the shovel fails to connect. And the steel chair doesn't, but now it does. But after the shin of Jacy Jayne, and then straight after Becky with a big boot. Grabbing the steel chair. And trying to hit Jacy Jayne with it, but she gets out of there and a spinning neck breaker onto the chair. Jacy Jayne giving Rhea some trash talk, but Rhea taking that and feeling herself up with it, but getting tossed on the floor. Becky Lynch right connect, the double kicks, even more kicks, the clothesline. Mami. Becky Lynch is leaving. Where's Becky Lynch? Becky Lynch is all the way up there. Where's Jacy Jayne? Well, Mami is going to the elevator. No, she can't go up there with Becky Lynch. Well, Becky's climbing down. But Rhea's climbing up. Becky climbing up with her. Mami climbing down. Mami climbing up. Becky climbing down. Mami fails to connect at the Black's handle. And now Rhea trying to get the upper hand of Becky Lynch, but fails. But gets the Enziguri. But Jacy Jayne right there in the hands full of hair again. Bringing her into the elevator. And all the way up. Tossing her. And blows connect to Jacy Jayne. Rhea going straight after Becky Lynch. And big kick connects. But Rhea getting out with there for clothesline. And a big powerbomb onto the steel. They are not supposed to be up there right now. Into the railings. Those railings are not secure enough for people to throw each other onto them. Lows, kicks, chops connected to Mami. And tossed back on the steel. Mami getting out of there. Rhea again smart and climbing down. But JC Jane just waiting. Big spin kick connects with Rhea getting bloody and actually matching her nickname, Rhea Bloody Ripley. Big forearm connects and Rhea just dazed and down. Becky climbing down, Becky climbing back up. Mami getting out of their bow. Becky Lynch haunting Rhea. As Rhea gets blows connecting to Becky Lynch. Becky can't even get out of there. Electric chair slam onto the boxes. JC Jane's turn while Becky Lynch takes a break, but Mami gets straight out of there. And JC Jane takes the legs and sweeps them of Becky Lynch. No, of Rhea Ripley. Becky Lynch grabbing the phone and smacking Rhea with it. JC Jane with the shovel, but Rhea gets out of there and hits JC Jane with the Riptide. A big boot fails to connect. Mami getting Becky Lynch out of there. Waiting for JC Jane to get up and try to go for another Riptide. Failed. Mami getting out of there again. Alright, security. Where's security? There's no security here. Rhea Ripley grabbing the table and tossing it down. Mami coming straight out of the chairs. And blows connected to JC Jane. Standing on Becky Lynch. And a big stomp to the spine of Becky Lynch. German suplex fails to connect. Super kick fails to connect. Bullseye fails to connect. JC Jane getting tossed. Big blows connect to Rhea. The numbers game is just too much for JC Jane. For Rhea Ripley, sorry, I was seeing JC Jane's name and I meant to say Rhea. Mami getting carried out of there. And almost breaking the table. I think the man broke the leg of the table. Double axe handle off the ledge. And JC Jane's got a Kendall. Nope. Got a hockey stick. And Becky Lynch with that steel chair. And blows connect into Mami. This is sad. We need backup. Where's security? Tossing Mami up. Becky going up with her. And a steel chair connects. The second one fails to. Rhea Ripley getting out of Becky Lynch's grasp. But Becky Lynch getting back up. Lifting Mami. But Mami getting out of there. And hitting. Trying to hit the Riptide, but a big back hits connect to Mami. And the Riptide to Rhea Ripley. It seems like J.C. Jane and Becky Lynch has had enough. They just got taken down. So let me check if all my matches are here. Wait, sorry guys, let me just fix the match here. We do not want Julius Creed in here. We'll change the participants. And we want... Who was it? I had someone in mind for this match. Let me put them on the roster. So pretty sure I put them on the roster, but obviously I have them. Javon Evans. Ooh. Number 1. Alright, this next match, Braun Breaker versus Joe Hendry. He seems not to be in my room. Okay, that's good. That is good. That is good. That is good. Everything's good in life now. Joe Hendry did not spawn in my room. Well, entrances go on. I will go to the toilet. I will be right back. I will not be long.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Braun Breaker.
I'm back, guys. We have started the match. It's Joe Hendry versus Braun Breaker. He is not as good. We are walking it out. Joe Hendry driving Braun Breaker into the ropes. Winner of this match is going to the Elimination Chamber facing Steve and Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. For the last week of battle and night. The main event of the WrestleMania. From Richard taking Joe Hendry. The biggest stuck low, not 300 miles back. The top snap, big slap, big tops and tops and tops. He thinks the TFM for the World Heavyweight Championship. And Braden below. Why does he look like? Seth Rollins? No way. Is he back from injury? No way. No way, no way. He's behind him. Braun Breaker caught him. Big power slam. With Hendry in the corner. Braun Breaker on another rampage. No one can stop him. Not even the Visionary, the Revolutionary, the Seth freaking Rollins. You see Braun Breaker looking back at Seth, goes up to the ring and looks at Seth, going wearing the crimson mask. And the Irish whip. Ref gets involved. Well, Ref actually gets in the way. Duck under. And a big back body drop. I think Seth Rollins, it might not be clear, but I think Seth Rollins did what he wanted to do. Might not be RKO! And 1 and then 2 his feet. 4 and on 4. 1, 2. The kick out by Braun Breaker. As I'm saying, Seth Rollins' intentions aren't clear. Well, are clear. So I think he thought Braun Breaker might have got him before he got Braun Breaker. So you saw the mind game Seth played on Braun. Braun got outside and looked back at Seth. And another spear to Joe Hendry in the pin. 1, 2. In the kick out by Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry not giving up. He can go into the chamber after beating on Breaker and win and face Punk and possibly win that match for the World Heavyweight Championship and then face LA Knight and beat LA Knight in the main event of WrestleMania. Braun Breaker and Joe Hendry trading blows in a big belly to belly sequence maybe. Middle rope. A double axe handle first connect. Right to the gut. Big chop. Big punch and blows by Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry finally getting back in here. And throwing Braun Breaker into the ropes in a pin. 1, 2, 3. Joe Hendry is going on to the Elimination Chamber to face CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. Braun Breaker's not gonna be happy with that. And right here, everyone thought it was over. The encore. And the pin for the 1, for the 2, for the kick out. And Braun Breaker with the second spear of the match. Even I thought was over here. The pin for the 1, 2, kick out. For Joe Hendry to lift Braun up and throw him into the ropes for the pin. 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry's going on to Chamber and facing Punk. And now Finn Balor is going to come out and do his little promo. I did what I did to JD McDonough and Dirty Dominic Mysterio, because they were holding me back, and now I am off the leash. I will do what I want. I will win my next match, and Punk, you better watch out, because that title's gonna be mine. Finn Balor's back later tonight to be in the Battle Royal, or how about right now? Who is going to be #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship and face Dom next week for the championship? We already know that it's going to be Joe Hendry versus CM Punk at Chamber. We know that Los Americanos, or New Los Americanos, is gonna face the Usos next week. We know next week to be Becky Lynch and JCG versus Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, who will face Dirty Dominic Mysterio next week for the Intercontinental Championship. Will it be Logan Paul? Will it be Lauren Jenna? Gunther, the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion, the man who made John Cena and Goldberg tap out, made John Cena tap out, who one thing John Cena never said he would do, tap out, or Gunther says give up, and made AJ lose his career at the Royal Rumble match. Or will it be Cero Miedo Penta? Or will it be the man we just saw, Finn Balor? He already has been going on with Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Or will it be one of the newest additions to the Monday Night Raw roster, the Yellow G, the 6'7" King, Javon Evans? I love Javon matches. They are awesome. They are bouncy. Or will it be Sheamus, cause it's fight night? Banner after banner after banner. Will he win the one championship he has never won ever if he wins this match and then wins next week the Intercontinental Championship? Or will it be somebody who made a return last week, made a return at the Rumble, Mr. Chris Jericho? Which one of these 8 men is facing... Oh, we've still got someone else. El Grande Americano. It's not original.
From New Mexico, weighing in at 220 pounds, El Grande.
How crazy would it be if Los Americanos, new Los Americanos, face the Usos and won the tag titles there, and then El Grande, new Americano, wins this battle royale? and then goes on to face Dirty Dominic Mysterio and wins the Intercontinental Championship. The Americanos will have all that gold. Everybody fighting out. Finn Balor said last segment he was gonna win the Battle Royal. He'll face Dominic Mysterio and destroy Jeremy Mysterio. Everyone's jumping about. I gotta commentate this. This is just mayhem. Sheamus up, Gunter up, Penta up. Thought this is Penta. Sheamus trying to get Logan Paul to the rope, but Paul gets out of there into a drop kick. Back in. Who's gonna face the Intercontinental Champion Dirty Dominic Mysterio next week? Remember, we still have tonight the men's qualifying chamber match. I don't remember who's in that. We've got Bronson Reed in there. I don't even know who the other people are. Yeah, I don't remember. Sorry. Oh, that's a Uber sorry. You do not, in this type of match, you do not want to be jumping off the top rope. You do not want to be springboarding like Penta does. You do not want to be anywhere near the ropes unless you're trying to eliminate someone, and yet that is very, very risky for you to be thrown out. For example, Roman Reigns trying to eliminate Seth Freaking Rollins, then CM Punk slips in and eliminates both of them. And straight after that, Logan Paul eliminates CM Punk. That's an example for you. And that's the bottom line. Because the commentator said so. I'm also trying to be the general manager. Yeah, good to see, but right. Oh, he's trying to eliminate El Grande Americano. At least we're not saying two El Grandes in this match. We're not seeing two Bravos. We're not seeing two Riles. El Grande Americano gets out there. Devon top rope. Gunter has him up there for a butterfly suplex. Coup de grace by Penta. Penta and Finn have history as they're trading blows. As the crowd says this is awesome, because this is an awesome match. Nobody's been eliminated. Gunter has been eliminated first by your boys. Bouncing! The young old G, Javon Evans with the code breaker to Penta. El Grande Americano tossed out by Logan Paul. Got kicked by Logan Paul. Finn Balor, but he does not get phased. First two eliminations, Gunter, and then the new Grande Americano. Big Logan Paul destroying everyone. He is dominating this. If I had to pick someone who's doing this, I would say Javon Evans. Isn't the person like Sheamus to be like lifting people up and then tossing them out? But Javon Evans is the youngest of the bunch. He's the hungriest. He's got the most youthful energy. But Sheamus lifted Chris Jericho up for suplex. Logan to the corner. And he gets out there. Before that can stay in this, I thought my pick would just get eliminated third. A moonsault by Luke Paul. Sheamus top rope. What Balor through his feet. There's history there. Logan Paul over the top rope and gets straight back in. Logan Paul supported the Vision. Saying to the Vision backstage, I got this. Bronson, win your qualified match. Ron, win your match against Joe Hendry and beat Punk at the Chamber in 2 weeks. Austin Theory just take a back seat for now. Braun Breaker got screwed, as he would say, or as Drew McIntyre would say, by Seth freaking Rollins. I don't mind things. It's not looking for Bronson Reed and Logan Paul. Bronson Reed in the qualifying match. Players are made event. Logan Paul in this matchup with 5 other men. The clothesline propel barely connects. And Javon throws Finn Balor out and Logan Paul eliminates him. Javon gets a big right punch from the Titanic fist, and Javon's eliminated. Logan Paul puts Jericho over the top rope, gets out of there. Down to the final 4, we have Logan the Maverick, Logan Paul. We have the crazy luchador, Cero Miedo Penta. We have banner after banner after banner with Sheamus, a Celtic Warrior. And we have Chris Jericho, as he would say, you just made the list. DDT by Chris Jericho, Sheamus bleeding. Penta getting the upper hand. Penta the last one standing. One Chris Jericho to his feet. Dropping down. Remember, Sheamus has qualified for the Elimination Chamber, so he could win the Intercontinental Breaker to Logan Paul. He could win the Intercontinental Championship next week, and in the same week, Linesalt win the Elimination Chamber, go on to WrestleMania in the main event, and win the World Heavyweight Championship. They'll finish for the WWE Championship. Well, they can make WWE or World in a grand. Is Logan Paul gonna be eliminated? Bye bye Logan Paul. Our final 3. Chris Jericho versus Penta versus Sheamus. A brogue kick to Penta. And Penta over top rope and eliminated. We're down to the final 2. Is it gonna be Sheamus or is it gonna be Chris Jericho? Middle rope. Shoulder tackle fails to connect. Chris Jericho eliminated. Sheamus has won the Battle Royale. In 1 week, he has 2 championship matches. He has one for the Intercontinental and one for what's called the championship match, which is the Elimination Chamber. Is that a downer for Sheamus or an upper for Sheamus? I would say that's both. Straight in the middle. You're not 100% for the Elimination Chamber, but you could also walk in and walk out as Intercontinental Champion. Walk in as Intercontinental Champion, walk out as Intercontinental Champion, and walk out as the Elimination Chamber winner and have a World Championship match against either Sami Zayn, Punk, or Joe
Here is your winner,
Hendry.
the Celtic Warrior,
Sheamus. And Finn did not win it, so he's not going to be happy with himself. Alright, I did not put Finn Balor in this match, I promise that. 1,000,000%, I did not put Finn Balor in that match. Let's just randomize it. You know, let's just randomize and have something. That's better! Jey Uso versus Big Bronson Reed versus Zarula of the main roster. Opa. Me. The question is, who is going to walk out with a spot in the Elimination Chamber match? Let's start yeeting. Jake can walk in. We have two champions in the Elimination Chamber match. Jey Uso as
making his way to the ring,
the tag team champion, one half of the tag champs, and we can have the Intercontinental champion, possibly to be Sheamus in there. And I don't even know what AI is doing for SmackDown side of things. I'm gonna get them. Yeah. Jey must be the fan favorite to win this match. His main event, Jey. So he's been in the WrestleMania. He's been in the main event of WrestleMania, not in the main of WrestleMania main. I don't even know what I was saying. He's been world champion. He's been intercontinental champion. He's been tag champs 9 different times. He's the longest reigning tag team champions. He's a member of the greatest faction of all time. It's definitely just not me saying it. I don't know if Sports Illustrated says it. I don't know if the Bleacher Report say it. Bang. Bang. We got the burr.
And his opponents, first, from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Big
Bronson Reed. Logan Paul mad he did not get the shot at the Intercontinental Championship. And Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and Paul Heyman helping Bronson Reed to the ring, possibly getting a win and a spot in the Elimination Chamber. It will not be the first time Big Godzilla has been in the chamber. He's been in the chamber before. He's been in for the United States Championship, but this is the first time I think he's been in the chamber for a spot again at the World Heavyweight Championship. And we got maybe the fan favorite, maybe the general favorite, Opa Femi, the scariest man I've seen since Brock Lesnar. Obafemi not gonna back down to the Godzilla. And sure as hell not scared of the Vision. The Vision should be scared of the ruler of the main roster, Obafemi. But the Vision can do whatever they want in this match. There's no disqualification, triple threat rule. It's the rules the ruler of the main roster, Obafemi. Versus Ring of Exchange. Bronze goes straight after Oba, but Oba getting the upper hand. Do the move with Jay. Put Bronze counters. Boom, boom, boom. Oba destroying Jay and Bronson Reed. The Vision Barrel, watch out. Telling them to move the heck out of the way. Got the candlestick. Obafemi wasn't scary enough without that candlestick. He's 10 times scarier with that candlestick. Jay not backing down. On top rope. Bronson Reed taking him down, possibly trying to go for the Uso splash. But Godzilla wanting to roll to his feet. It blows to Obafemi. And then straight back up. Blows. Failed to connect the main event Jey Uso. And Jey Uso teaming up with Bronson Reed. But the outcome Bronson Reed did not want a roll up by Jey Uso. Bronson Reed breaking the pin up. And blows for main event Jey Uso. Ooh! The red IQ of main event Jey Uso was about to go for a thing, a super kick to Obafemi. But so Bronson Reed come in, souped up under the clothesline and tried to hit a full over DDT, but got tossed over like the attack. Oh my god, Uso looking up big Obafemi. And they lifted up Bronson Reed for this time as well. Takedown and a big elbow drop by Bronson Reed and a pin by Obafemi. Vision has been 2 times unsuccessful. The first time, Bron Breakker failed to get an opportunity at the chamber. Well, not the chamber. At the spot. It's Punk at the Elimination Chamber PLE for the championship. And then Paul failed to win the Battle Royal for a number of contenders. Face Dirty Dom next week for the Intercontinental Championship. Bronson Reed failed to get Scott Finger to face either Punk or Joe with LA Knight in that mix. If someone from Raw wins the chamber, they face either Punk, Joe, and in a triple threat match, LA Knight, the Royal Rumble winner. Yeah! Obafemi and Ninja, so this is our main event on Monday Night Raw. Jay getting back in the spin. Bronson Reed getting out of the hands of Obafemi. Jay getting involved to attack Bronson Reed. Jay was flying into the corner. He was full turnbuckle pad. Bronson Reed lifting Oba up for a shocking edge. Jay coming in, again, lefts and rights. And a nut nutcracker. And a super kick. Lifting Bronson Reed back up for another super kick, fails to connect. Logan Paul grabbing the ankle of Jay, and the big driver to Jey Uso. A 1-2 gets breaken up and or kicked out by main event Jey Uso. But the family lifted Bronson Reed off and slammed right into the corner. And the family grabbing a candlestick and tried to hit Bronson Reed with it, but failed. And that knee to the midsection. And dragging Bronson Reed to a tag team move in main event. Jey Uso in a big integrity. By the big man. Super kick by the main event. Jey Uso. Super kick to Bronson Reed. And a pin to Bronson Reed. And Oba family breaks it up. Oba family tossing Jay to the apron. Throwing him, tossing him back into the ring. Grabbing the steel chair, Logan Paul introduced into the match. For Bronson Reed. Oba family smashing Bronson Reed and Jey Uso with that steel chair. And a fall from Graves. 1, 2, the kick out by main event, Jey Uso. Top rope Obafemi goes. This is not where you usually see Obafemi, nor a man that size. Unless you're Bronson Reed going for a tsunami. Super kick fails to connect to Oba, and then Bronson Reed capitalized, but fails. Bronson Reed lifting Oba up into the corner, toss onto that candlestick. In that pin to Oba. 1, 2, and a kick out by Oba. Demi. Austin runs Reed halfway across the ring, and an inverted blow to the ref with a spear by Jey Uso. 1, 2, not even 2 count. This match should have been over already. That should have been over already. The candlestick breaking on Bronson Reed. 1, 2, 3. Oba's not going to be happy about that. Jey Uso's got 2 matches next week. 1 in the chamber and 1 in his tag team title defense. Oba not getting pinned, but Bronson Reed did.
Here is your winner,
And that's it for Monday, or should I say Monday Night Raw. Thanks for tagging along. See you next week, and we'll go home show the week for the Elimination Chamber match. All have a good night.